If you feel like everything feels different, it's because it is. We have just shifted timelines. And what does that exactly mean? It's nothing that you can physically see all the time. There are minute changes that you can probably see, but it's something that is more of an energetic feeling. It is something like you shifting into a different state of being and a different energetic frequency. So, this just means that your whole body, your whole sense of being feels different. And this is just an amazing and exciting thing happening because it's bringing us to a place where we can really create our dream life, which is in line and aligned with our destiny. I'm Megan Kieran. I'm an intuitive guide and spiritual seeker. And today I want to talk about the energies that we're going through right before the spring equinox. Right now we are in March 2026, and there are a lot of energies collectively that we are all feeling. A lot of people that are on the same wavelength, that saying, oh, we're just on the same wavelength, are coming together right now, and it's really freaking cool. So if you're seeing this video, we're on the same wavelength. And it's this journey that really provides the magic of where we're heading and our intuition really growing and just our relationship with this unseen world around us. And it is so exciting to see this really unfolding for many people. I think that's a huge thing that's happening right now. A lot of people are feeling like the veil is thin, meaning the veil between our world and the unseen worlds, the energetic world, the world where our ancestors may be, spirit guides, deities that we connect with, any huge spiritual figures you perhaps follow, right? And, your inner self, God, whatever you want to call it, that's what our intuition leads us to. And that's kind of the other side of this veil, right? And so right now the veil is thin. I felt this energy from the end of February, honestly, when Pisces season started towards the end of February, about 3 weeks into February, up until now, and we just finished the first week of March. So this energy of the veil being thin has really been here for a little while now. And the things that I have noticed are actually physical in nature. Now, I have no fear around the energies that I cultivated in my home because I've done so much energy work here. I've saged, I've done all those spiritual cleanses. I just know that this is my sanctuary and I have control over everything in this household when it comes to the energetic world. And so none of this stuff is negative or scary to me at all. But I had a light bulb in my bathroom downstairs that stopped working. I used it all the time. We'd accidentally turn it on and off, and it just wouldn't work. And I had another light bulb in my son's room, which we would use every night. It stopped working as well. So we just needed new light bulbs, and we had to get specific types. We hadn't for a few weeks. And then all of a sudden, my son turns on his lamp and it turns on, and it hadn't been working for weeks. And now it just works again. So don't need a new light bulb there yet. And then around the same time, a couple days later, the light switch in the bathroom suddenly started working. So both of these light bulbs just started working out of nowhere. And this is completely a sign from the other side telling me that the light is back. There was a huge period of darkness that I went through. There was a huge period of darkness that so many people, I think, around me went through the past few years. And this was just a huge sign that the light is back. And following this, a couple of days later, my husband's at home alone and at night, and all of a sudden, this light starts to flicker in our living room, and it's like going crazy. Like it's like inconsistently flickering too. It is flickering on and off, and just like going everywhere. And that was another sign. And his video was 44 seconds long. So I mean, that itself was a sign, but that happening was another sign that, like, hey, the light's coming back on. But it's like it's a process. That's what the metaphor was from that. It's and it's inconsistent. It's going to be like you are shifting into this new frequency, into 5D, whatever you call it, and then you're pulling back, and then you're shifting again, pulling back, and then you feel it one day, but then you feel like kind of really shut down another where you don't feel like your intuition is there. But it's really cool how these signs are actually manifesting. Sometimes my kids' toys go off, which is interesting. But so I make sure they're all off at the end of the day because we don't want my kids getting disturbed. Although I do energetically protect them, I don't think these are negative energies. I think it's even like could be like my higher self trying to get my attention, right? Just to continue my belief and continue my knowingness and kind of validating me that all of this is actually happening, right? And I'm actually feeling these things. Other physical things that have been happening are physical symptoms. Me eating something, not being able to have it, like even having like a drink, going out having a drink and vomiting after, like I couldn't consume it the way I used to, as well as just out of nowhere throwing up and getting really dizzy and lightheaded and like having to lay down and then it just like going away after I threw up. I am purging a lot and I feel like other people are too. So if you're having physical symptoms, obviously I'm not a doctor, so I don't want to talk about the body in any way that I'm giving medical advice. But if you're having physical symptoms, this could be a sign, right, of your ascension, of you shifting into a new frequency, of your DNA changing, your cells changing, everything kind of just changing. This is just really exciting stuff though, guys. I mean, it's just really cool to see the change happening in real time. And that's why I have to talk about it cuz like this is just amazing everything that's going on right now. But yeah, if you're feeling the call to do any energy work, to speak or to share your knowledge of spirituality, I think now is the time. Also, learning from teachers in the past is helpful, right? We don't have to. We have everything within us, but I've been getting the call to actually talk to my grandfather who is very spiritual and meditates every day, and I think he has a whole bunch of knowledge about ancient spiritual texts, but he is not closed into just Hinduism. He knows a lot about Christianity, Buddhism, and I think it's just a well rounded perspective. I have been very drawn to Hinduism again, as well as Christianity, as well as Buddhism, actually, all three of those. So, those are areas I'm going to dive more deeply into. Although I think all religions are beautiful and have the essence of God within every single one of them, right? It's just a different lens, a different perspective, like everything else in this life. So, what I want to do is pull a quick card for us and really see what the energies are saying for the rest of March and this next small period of time in our life. This is called Seas of Minkata. I'm telling you, just this card right here, based on our conversation, is a sign of just there being signs everywhere and validations everywhere. So this says seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Bringing unconsciousness to light. This energy and this light that is coming down and that we're experiencing is like nothing else that we've ever experienced before. Maybe back in like the times of Atlantis, that's kind of the energy it's giving, but we haven't, if we've been alive on this earth plane, we haven't experienced it. So this is very high, dense, crystalline, white, bright energy. And that is why it's affecting us a little differently than previous awakenings, than previous upgrades and experiences. So take your time, drink a lot of water, go in water, let yourself really cleanse and take in this energy because really amazing stuff is on its way.